Hello friends, welcome back to Big Stories, Little Hearts. Last time, we learned that God made everything. Today, we're going to hear another big story from the Bible. It's about a man named Noah, a giant boat called an ark, and how God kept his promises. A long time ago, people on the earth had forgotten about God. They were unkind. They hurt each other, and they didn't listen to God anymore. But one man was different. His name was Noah. Noah loved God, and Noah obeyed God. One day, God spoke to Noah. God said, "Noah, I am going to send a great flood to cover the earth, but I want you to build a big boat called an ark. You and your family will be safe in the ark." Can you imagine how Noah felt? Building a boat when there was no rain, no flood, and everyone else thought he was crazy. But Noah trusted God. Noah obeyed. So Noah and his family started building. Hammer, hammer, hammer. The ark grew bigger and bigger, just like God said. Then God told Noah to bring animals into the ark. 2 of every kind. 2 lions, 2 elephants, 2 giraffes, even 2 tiny ants. I can almost hear the elephants stomping and the birds flapping. Finally, when Noah, his family, and all the animals were inside, God shut the door of the ark. Then the rain began. Drip, drop, drip, drop, and then whoosh, it poured. For 40 days and 40 nights, the rain came down. The water rose higher and higher until even the mountains were covered. But inside the ark, Noah and his family were safe because God was with them. After a long time, the rain stopped. The sun came out. The water began to go down. Noah sent out a raven, but it didn't find a place to land. Then he sent out a dove. The dove came back with an olive leaf in its beak. That meant trees were growing again. Finally, Noah sent the dove one more time, and it didn't come back. That meant the land was dry. God told Noah to come out of the ark with his family and the animals. So they all ran out, roar, stomp, chirp, woof back into the world. Then Noah built an altar and thanked God for keeping them safe. And God made a promise. He would never again send a flood to cover the whole earth. To show his promise, God put something very special in the sky. Do you know what it was? That's right, a rainbow. Every time we see a rainbow, it reminds us that God keeps his promises. So what can we learn from Noah's story? We can learn to obey God, even when it's hard. Other people laughed at Noah, but Noah trusted God. And we can trust God too. We can also learn that God keeps his promises. He promised to protect Noah, and he did. He promises to love us, and he always will. Let's say our memory verse together. The Lord is faithful to all his promises. Psalm 145:13. Now let's play a little game. I'm going to name some things, and you tell me if they could fit inside Noah's ark. Ready? A goldfish. Yes. An elephant. Yes. Even a big elephant. A whole city. No, that's too big. 2 puppies. Of course, God made sure every animal had a place. Before we finish, think about this. Has there ever been a time when you had to trust God, even if it was hard? Maybe you felt scared or alone. Remember, God is always with you, just like he was with Noah. Thanks for joining me today, friends. Next time, we'll hear another amazing story from God's Word. Don't forget, God keeps his promises.